Good afternoon, this is J. Mike Condre, Dresden Station Operations Training Manager. In this presentation, I'm going to present for you the Operations Training Objective 1 Self-Assessment. I want to start off by talking about our training Objective 1. Objective 1 in nuclear training is about the foundational elements of a healthy training program. There are three objectives that the Institute of Nuclear Power Operators provides all accredited training programs. Objective 1, Foundation. Objective 2, Implementation. Objective 3, Evaluation. We use a systematic approach to training, or also known as ADDIE, as our basis for designing training. Objective 1 encompasses the analysis, design, and some developmental aspects of this process. At Exelon Power Plants, Objective 1 is evaluated or assessed via a self-assessment 3 times over the 6-year accreditation period. This is a model of what our accreditation cycle looks like, starting at year 0, where we have our accreditation team visit. Upon being accredited, we follow that up with year 1, doing an effectiveness review. Year 2, a comprehensive self-assessment where we look at all 3 objectives. Objective 1, self-assessment in year 3. Objectives 2 and 3, self-assessments in year 4. And then another comprehensive self-assessment prior to the ATV. This cycle repeats itself. For this assessment, we are in the year 3 time frame. So we're 3 years out from our last ATV and 3 years away from our next ATV scheduled for 2023. At Exelon, we have a canned template for how to do a planned and a report for a self-assessment. For this assessment, the assessment team evaluated some of the following elements. They looked at training review committee, engagement, and documentation through the minutes. They looked at lesson plan design and development, ensuring that cognitive level was aligned between objectives and evaluation tools such as exam questions. They probed for training instructor knowledge. They also interviewed training instructors and incumbents on engagement and level of knowledge of the training processes. The team that performed this assessment was comprised of operations experts as well as training instructors to ensure that all levels of training expertise were evaluated throughout this evaluation. We also included some externals to make sure that we provide a varying view of training program health. The executive summary that was provided to the site included the following information. The team reviewed data over a 4-day period. The team concluded that training department health is strong. The team provided us with a strength in training department area of instructor knowledge. The team also provided 3 recommendations that I'll break down on the next couple slides, particularly the adjustment of the OneNote process, the use of PowerPoint-based instructional guides, and a recommendation 5 Bravo from IAR 17.5 that we need to evaluate criticality of simulator observations. The assessment also delivered 2 deficiencies. The license operator requal task list and equipment operator task list had not been updated in the Vision database, and that training requests captured on the NISP TR01 Form 1 do not consistently document the basis of the training decision. The strength that was given to the training department concluded that Dresden Station has made it a priority to recruit and maintain highly knowledgeable training instructors that have line experience. The data revealed that over 80% of the current training instructors that work in ops training either are formally licensed or have former line experience through ops or the IMD or instrument maintenance departments. As far as our recommendations are concerned, adjustments to the OneNote process need to be made to ensure that the TRC note minutes that are kept in the OneNote follow the management model that's covered in the procedure. A few years back, corporate training gave Exelon sites the ability to use what was called the PowerPoint-based instructional guide. They provided us with a template. This template has an A and B column for the lesson plan material and instructor notes. for continued and consistent application. We noted that at times, the PowerPoint-based instructional guide template was not being followed. In addition, in 2017, INPO released IAR 17.5, which stands for Line of Sight to the Core. This document provided several different recommendations, but particularly Rec 5 Bravo suggested that Ops and Ops training need to evaluate floor instructors to ensure that they have the required skills and knowledge to teach key concepts on the simulator floor. A review of line management observations by the team indicated that this was not occurring. As far as the deficiencies are concerned, license operator recall task list and equipment operator recall task list not being updated in Navision is a significant gap. Upon further review, it was determined that the instructors involved with this issue had prioritized other work without consideration of the impact to potential accreditation timelines. Additionally, looking at the training requests that we receive from the line program owners as well as the training instructors have not adequately captured the complete training story on NISP TR01 Form 1. The basis for training decisions needs to be captured such that we can tell a complete story come accreditation period. In concluding this overview of our executive summary, the team assessment was critical. The team was efficient and well prepared. The team did leave the site with some good takeaways that we can improve on going into 2022. That ends this presentation of the executive summary for Exelon's Objective 1 assessment at Dresden Nuclear Power Plant.